the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
The time has come to play some football at Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Kittle makes the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Purdy on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Hits him on the out route. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play, and it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun is... This is reeled in by Jauan Jennings. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Saints force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Okay, ready?
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Blue, 32. Ready?
Now Rattler. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the Saints' 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Purdy on the play action. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Purdy looking to throw. Has it at the 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. McCaffrey will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, that play call, it was certainly about playing it safe and just running it from the goal-to-go situation. I'm not sure it's possible with how well this defense is holding up.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Play action now. Purdy bails out of the pocket quick. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Palmer on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready, break.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
Black on set, ready. Hey, Mosley,
Rattler setting to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's cut at the 25. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yellow, 22. 6, mega. Hut.
Rattler back to throw. Brought in close to the 8. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Black 40.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Red.
2nd and 10 now. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Ready.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Here's Rattler. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. 49ers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the 49ers behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Purdy on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Running left, this is Kamara. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
On the set.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Right, down. 52 blue. Claws red. Set.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun is Purdy. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Takes it in at the 21. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Ready. Blue 32.
They'll throw it. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, it's Kendre Miller. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Set, ready. 33. Yellow, ready.
They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
From the 34. Screen here for Kamara. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Rattler. It's caught right side by Johnson. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing is Rattler. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Black, come on, set. 10 black. Set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready?
Kamara running out of the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Green jack. Jack.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And the defender comes away with it. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
He rolls to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Again, it's Brock Purdy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He has it at the 5. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
They'll run with Kamara. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Blue 32. Set.
They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-possession game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And 10 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, every once in a while, you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Hits his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and goal, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready?
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So we're through 3 here. It's the Saints who have possession, Brock, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down. Up. Black swap. Check pink. Hut, hut.
Another run for Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Black shot.
Rattler to the air now. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. Runs inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Yellow, 22.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
52 blue. Set.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
Okay.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Check out. Tighten up. 10 black. 6. Mega. Ready.
Rattler back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Trying to run for it. Kamara. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Grupe sends it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
And the 49er first down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy on first down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Purdy throwing here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here. The throw again. It's Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Miller on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's out of bounds to end the return, and Brock, that brings us to our 2-minute warning. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
A run now with Kamara. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready. Yellow. 22. Cut.
Straight ahead. Here's Miller. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throw on 3rd down. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed.
50, green. Spike, 60. Spike, 97. Spike, white. Check, huh?
They're going to pass it here. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Give on second to Camaro. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Down there for the Saints, and that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was, just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Come on.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
The Saints in victory formation, content to just knee this out. So it's a win for the Saints. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.